Did you know that your car could lose thousands in value after an accident, even with flawless repairs? Like watching an investment suddenly drop. This hidden depreciation affects Nevada drivers who never recover this money simply because they don't know how to file a diminished value claim. In this video, I'll walk you through a proven, step-by-step system that's helped our clients recover for diminished value after accidents that weren't their fault. This is money your insurance company hopes you'll never ask for because they rely on your uncertainty to minimize their payout.
Red Rock Injury Law, Las Vegas. Rock. Solid recovery. Solid recovery. Rock. Red Rock.
What if I told you your car lost thousands in value the moment it was hit, even after perfect repairs? This hidden financial impact is what we call diminished value. Simply put, diminished value represents the difference between the market value of your vehicle before the accident and what it's worth after repairs. Picture two identical vehicles side by side, one accident-free, one perfectly repaired after a collision. Most buyers would pay significantly less for the repaired vehicle. That's diminished value in action, and it's very real in Nevada's auto market. Here's the troubling reality. Most Nevada drivers never recover this lost value. Why? Because insurance companies deliberately keep this information hidden. It's not that diminished value claims aren't valid in Nevada. They absolutely are, but rather that insurers have a financial incentive to avoid mentioning them. They're counting on you not knowing your rights. And unfortunately, this strategy works remarkably well, leaving many drivers feeling helpless against these industry tactics. Nevada law provides specific foundations for diminished value claims, but there's a crucial timeline that you need to know. The state imposes a 3-year statute of limitations from the date of the accident. This creates urgent pressure to act quickly. If you wait too long, you'll permanently lose your right to compensation, regardless of how strong your case might be. More important than the 3-year statute is market data. Because diminished value is the difference in market value before and after an accident, it's critical that you obtain an appraisal soon after your car has been repaired. This ensures that your appraiser will have access to relevant market data when preparing the report. Not everyone in Nevada can file a diminished value claim though. The state distinguishes between two types of claims, third party and first party. Think of it like this. Third-party claims are when someone else damages your property and owes you restitution. These occur when another driver causes the accident, and you seek compensation from their insurance company. First-party claims, however, are like asking your own protection plan to cover additional benefits. These claims against your own insurance are typically excluded by standard policy language. Additionally, the law in Nevada does not allow first-party diminished value claims like Georgia or other states that do. Nevada's legal system has established important precedent in the case Dugan v. Gatsopoulos. This fairly recent case recognizes diminished value as a recoverable loss under Nevada law. This provides the legal foundation you need to pursue your claim effectively. Another important factor is Nevada's minimum property damage insurance requirement of $20,000. This amount serves as a potential cap on your recovery if the at-fault driver carries only minimum coverage, a serious limitation for luxury vehicles where diminished value can be substantial. If you're facing resistance, Nevada small claims courts typically allow claims up to $10,000. Just look up your local small claims rules to see if that's something you can do. To qualify for a valid claim in Nevada, you must meet 3 requirements. The accident must be someone else's fault, your vehicle must have suffered damage requiring repairs, and you must prove that your vehicle's market value decreased because of the accident history. You prove the market value decreased by using objective evidence like professional appraisals rather than opinions. That documentation becomes your most powerful weapon in a process where insurance companies actively calculate ways to pay you pennies on the dollar. Insurance companies strategically hide that diminished value comes in 3 different types, leaving most drivers severely undercompensated when they don't know what they're entitled to. Let's break down these 3 types so you understand exactly what you're fighting for. First, there's immediate diminished value. The difference in your car's worth immediately after the accident, but before repairs. Imagine you're ready to sell your car when it gets hit. Even before repairs, its value plummets. Insurance companies rarely acknowledge this type because it typically gets addressed by repairing the vehicle. Second is repair-related diminished value, which occurs when repairs are substandard or incomplete. Picture getting your car back from the shop with mismatched paint or parts that don't quite fit right. That's a repair-related diminished value. While legitimate, it's harder to prove without clear evidence of poor workmanship. The third type, inherent diminished value, is where most claims focus. This represents the stigma that remains attached to your vehicle even after perfect repairs. Your perfectly repaired vehicle will permanently sell for thousands less simply because of the accident history. This is the diminished value you're most likely to recover in Nevada. Some insurance companies try to use the 17C formula to systematically undervalue your claim. This industry calculation artificially caps your recovery at 10% of your vehicle's pre-accident value. It then applies additional reductions based on mileage and damage severity. For a $30,000 vehicle, the 17C formula immediately caps your claim at $3,000, regardless of your actual market loss, which could be $5,000 more. This formula wasn't created for Nevada, but is used nationwide to minimize payouts. To build an ironclad claim, you need two essential documents. First, gather all repair documentation, the original estimate, supplemental estimates, the final invoice, and parts list, establishing the damage extent and proper repair completion. Second, obtain a professional diminished value appraisal from a qualified expert. Your appraiser will likely include your repair documents in the report. Look for appraisers with Nevada court experience and recognized credentials. The $300 to $600 cost typically returns thousands in increased settlements. Timing significantly impacts your claim's strength. Submit your claim after repairs are complete. This optimal window ensures you have access to market data close to when the vehicle repairs were complete. Filing too early leaves you without complete repair documentation. Waiting too long allows insurance companies to question the connection between your accident and your diminished value. Your diminished value letter should be concise yet comprehensive. State the claim amount clearly, reference accident details, and include your complete evidence package. Explicitly reject any use of the 17C formula as not legally binding in Nevada, and emphasize your claim reflects actual market-based value loss. When insurance companies ignore you, respond in writing with follow-up letters, emails, or faxes. When they offer token settlements, counter with your documented evidence. Many drivers feel powerless against insurance tactics, but with these documents and proper timing, you transform frustration into compensation they can't refuse. While the legal window gives you time, waiting only complicates documentation collection. Most insurers will push back, which is why consulting with an attorney might be your best strategy. Red Rock Injury Law works on a contingency fee basis, meaning we only get paid if you win. If you'd like to schedule a call, just click on the link in the description. Remember how we started discussing your right to compensation? This isn't just about paperwork, it's about recovering real money that's rightfully yours. Are you ready to reclaim the value you've lost?